Well, since we're so close to Christmas and today became the first day of winter, I guess it's time for wrapping.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Well, we don't have any rain in the forecast, and it's been dry the last couple days. It is only 36 and the wind's blowing. I'm going to have to put more than just this light jacket on because I'm cold. Even though I put on a lot of weight, I'm still cold. So wrapping, yeah, we got to wrap the RV. And I took all the batteries out of the back of the truck for the water pump and the winch. And then, of course, the batteries off the RV. I got to get those downstairs. And we got to put some maintainers on them so they stay good for the winter. So let's go ahead and start with that. Our poor basement. There's so much crap down here.
For real?
Heidi's down here screwing around. Here's the, I don't think we need a dehumidifier. It's so dry out there and upstairs. But here's our cover. Bruce, if you're watching, we still got it and it's still going strong. We got to make some preparation on the RV though. For sharp edges before we stretch this out. It's a little bit windy today, but I think that we should be able to get this up okay. Yeah, look at this disaster. See all this stuff we got to get rid of? We don't hardly ever show you this down here.
Michael said we're not hoarders.
Yeah, actually, we're not hoarders. You think we're hoarders? What, we're hoarders?
We're not hoarders. We just have too much stuff.
Yeah, we just have a lot of stuff. I mean, here I have no problem getting rid of all this stuff. Matter of fact, all this stuff is yard sale stuff.
Actually, some of the stuff is not even ours.
Yeah, like pretty much from this box over, this big box right here, over, that's all our daughters except for that. No, that chair's ours.
And then that.
But the globe, the lamp.
Knee over is Bud's.
Yeah, there's our son's stuff here. And then back there, all the stuff that's in that cubby area, that's...
A lot of empty boxes.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty boxes there.
Because you keep boxes for everything.
Yeah, the thing is, whenever we resell, having it in the box makes it so much easier to sell. So we have a lot of things that we have boxes for that when we go to sell them, people like that. What you do is whenever you're taking the stuff out of the box, there's instructions, directions, there's wrappings, there's bags, there's ties, all that stuff. Put it all in the box. Keep it all in the box. As far as the instructions for almost everything, you can get them online, so there's no sense in breaking that open and tearing all that apart just to read it. You might need the serial number off of something for registration, product registration, or maybe some support. But for the most part, I don't open my manuals, and I don't open the packets that come with the box. And as far as all the paper, for example, let's say I have a GPS and I buy a GPS. I'll take the GPS out of its package and I'll put the packaging that the GPS is actually wrapped inside the box. I'll put that packaging back exactly where I got it from. And a lot of times I'll take pictures of the stuff too. Usually I'm doing a review on the item anyways, so I want to show kind of an unboxing type thing, so I'll take pictures of it. That way when I go to sell it, I can put it all back the way it came, and it looks like it was hardly used. And people, that's a psychological thing. People see that and they just associate it with not so used at that point. It's just a little tip. But you do have to deal with all these boxes. Of course, Heidi's straightening up in the kitchen because we're going to have guests because of it being the holidays. But look at something she bought on sale. First of all, notice this void. My computer's gone. I got it at a repair shop. It just stopped for no reason. But look at this. $1.99. We paid $50 for one of these. And Heidi couldn't read it very well. She wanted the bigger print one, even though I like this one better. So we returned the $50 one, and we bought her the large print Road Atlas. And it's not the motor carriers to where you have all the low overpasses and stuff like that, but it is a good Atlas. Anyways, it's at the end of the year, at the end of 2017, and Mark's was selling these for $1.99. Well, if you try to buy them even today on Amazon, they're still in the $40 range. I don't know, that's a good deal. If you guys don't know anything about these motor carrier road atlases, which anybody who's travels should, this lists all the low hanging, low bridges, low clearance locations for the states, and of course there's the territories in Canada. But it shows on the map where the low part is and how tall it is, you know, the height. There's a lot of other information in here too, as far as hazmat, stuff like that. But this is what the truckers used to carry all the time. What a great deal. What a spectacular deal. Well, I got my jacket on. My son went and took his van through the car wash. It's the first time he ever washed his van since he's owned it. Heidi went with him just to show him the ins and outs. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. It needs a real good cleaning. You can tell, you know, this stuff here, it just needs scrubbed. You need to take it to a body shop and get it scrubbed. And being that this is a vehicle that's been in Ohio, the rust is finally starting to show through. That's really, really sad. So hate that. But it's one of those things. But boy, it sure cleaned up pretty good. Got a little bit of water streaking there. Yeah, I can't wait. We're, again, still doing a project on this. We'll eventually get this thing built, and you guys will get to see the video of what we've done inside. And we're going to do this really cheap and not put a lot of energy into it, because I see people that do YouTube videos that put, I mean, a pickup truck load of wood in the build of it. And I mean, I don't want to put too much weight in this van, but there's really no need. If, for example, why would you have to build custom drawers when you can just go buy plastic things at Lowe's that do the same job? I don't know. We'll show you though. I have decided to leave the RV plugged in. I don't know if I need to have the wheel cover on here, because maybe we'll leave it. It's not hurting really anything. The wheel cover is not really necessary with the RV cover, because it covers up everything. So these are what I'm talking about, those pool noodles you can get at the dollar store. I just covered up any of the sharp edges that the cover may see. The cover's still going to get some abrasion wear, but this way it lasts longer. We covered this up with the tarp more than anything else to cover up all the bolts, the sharp bolts, but again, I'm sure the cover's going to see something. And then the bucket, just like last year, and I put the stabilizers down so this will stay relatively steady, and it does take a little bit of weight off of the tires. Now, whenever we're at home here, I don't bother putting in my wheel chocks that are sitting right inside the door. I don't know if you can see them there. Right there they are. I don't put those wheel chocks on because there's really no sense in it. It's not going to roll anywhere with these pieces of wood here, but this is really tough on tires. Tires need to roll and be heated and moved around to keep those plasticizers that are built in, or the elastomers I should say, that are built into the tires construction to still do their job. So leaving them set, that's why you see so many RVs with really nice treaded tires that look like new, except they're just completely cracked and dry rotted. It's not just from heat and direct sun, it's also from a lot of the fact that it's just sitting and they're not being driven. All right, so here's the beast. It was in the box downstairs. It's kind of a nice cover. Just lay this thing out, and we're gonna have to put it up on the RV. I think we're gonna have to get the ladders out. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen my video previously on this ladder, it's got to be one of the best RV ladders that I possibly think you could buy. It is so small. I'll put the link up above. Are you out of breath?
Not as much as you.
Yeah, I'm way out of breath. That means I'm out of shape. So that's it. We got a little bit different going on this year. Like I said, we're going to be covering this, so that'll be a little different. We just have to put those little bean bag things on the strap tosser and toss the straps and then button up the ends. Oh, it's so sad we're covering this up. Let's uncover it and just take it to Florida. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah, it would be awful nice. All right, so it's all covered up. Heidi did it all.
No, it didn't.
She did most of it. So it's back the way it's always been. Hopefully next year we don't have to worry about this cover. Either the RV is gone, or as far as the state of Ohio is concerned, we're gone. You happy it's covered up now?
I don't know about happy.
Yeah, I'm not
I am
happy.
happy because it's protected, but
Yeah.
oh well.
So we want to put that inside the RV. You got the key still? You lock it up?
I didn't.
All right. Well, we're going to leave the RV plugged in this year. This is the first time that we've ever done that. Usually we unplug it, to where, I don't know, it's just kind of dead, bone cold, but not this time, not this year.
You ends up in a little bit more for me.
Is somebody short? Is that what we're talking about here?
Well, you didn't remember that earlier. Told me to pull it, and I'm like, okay.
All right, let's get this stuff in here. Let's give this a little oomph. That should do it. There's some more boxes here. It's amazing how many boxes we collect. Usually Heidi gets all the boxes she wants from her work. So as far as when we move or have yard sales or organization, we never have to worry about boxes. The other nice thing about living out in the middle of nowhere, we're really not supposed to burn anything. However, the rules are out here is all I have to do is get a pack of hot dogs and sit out here, and I can burn pretty much anything I want, because you're allowed to have open burning for preparing food. Yeah, this is nice. This makes it easier on our trash. Even though we have unlimited trash, we can fill those 2 cans, and then I've got that 1 can there, and put stuff next to them every week for weeks on end if we want. And that had a lot to do with whenever we first moved in, I was running my business here. I mean, I was going through, you know, tons of chemicals and had all kinds of bottles, you know, oil bottles and cans of starting fluid and packaging for parts and used parts that were damaged and stuff that, you know, wasn't any good for scrap as far as metal wise. We filled those cans. Well, what an exciting day we've ended with. I'm kind of saddened that my computer isn't going to allow me to upload this video anytime soon. So even though it's prior to Christmas, you probably won't see it till after Christmas because they're working on it. I need to buy a new computer, but man, $2,000 for a computer. But it is a tool. It's something I need. Hence this video not going up in time. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. And as always, we hope to see you out there. And let's do it this way. I'm going to put my head back this way, out there. That's south. The other way is north. Talk to you guys later. Bye.